I signed up for this class just to get my 3 credits for humanities, but I definitely got more than what I expected.
I thought it was going to be more like essays and journal entries and more, I guess, like solo learning.
Kind of view it as like a world literatures course that is heavily discussion based and also gives you sort of all the support that you need to be successful.
To start, I'm not a reader. But the class, the discussions, and the excitement from the professor intrigued me to actually dive in.
It was still really fun to get their perspective on the reading and go back and try and figure out what their thought process was versus your own thought process.
It's given me more of an opportunity to want to connect with my classmates in a way that I definitely didn't feel before.
It seemed like it was more introducing me to things that are perspectives I've never really thought of before in terms of culture.
I know that not everybody shares my opinion, and I know that that's part of taking this class.
It was just interesting to explore other ideas and beliefs and philosophies than the ones that I grew up on.
Learning de-escalation. We didn't have a lot of arguments in our class necessarily, but I think even in myself, sort of noticing when I was getting a little heated about something.
This class, more than any other, reminded me to step back and let the discussion happen.
The Great Questions course did a great job at facilitating student relationships with each other.
I wasn't expecting this, but the Odyssey, I hated it when I read it in high school, but I really connected with it when we read it together as a class.
And I like that it was different this time because it was different perspectives and different, and then you got to talk to everyone about it. And that kind of broke everyone out of their little shells.
I'm not really like a math person. I saw Euclid and I was frightened. I wanted to run away.
It might frustrate you a bit, but you'll overcome it, and when you do overcome it, you'll feel better about it.
It provides this concept of, if I give you definitions and I give you basic rule structures, you can create an argument for something.
But towards the end, I was like, actually, this is kind of enjoyable. I feel like a little genius now.
I feel like creative again, like it got my juices flowing again, like my brain cells are back to work.
It's less about it being about math, right? And more about being able to clearly communicate your ideas.
Another one was the making connections. That was always fun, just doing the projects, kind of learning about a topic I maybe knew nothing or a little bit about.
Once I did my own research and I dug a little deeper, I was like, oh my gosh, really, that happened? And I'd be like, oh my gosh, and I just keep going. And it was like, but I can only do one thing.
It made me want to explore further and look into other religions and ideas and concepts outside of the class.
It was a nice place to be open and real about those things, and I found that to be really cool.
The professor actually cared, and he wanted to know how to help in any way, and it was really helpful, and it made me feel less stressed out.
It just feels easier now, because in the beginning it's it's my first semester here and I don't really know what I'm doing, so I got a lot of guidance as far as where I can go when I need whatever.
You're going to college for your degree, of course. You're going to get education and all that stuff, but you're really going to college also to learn about yourself.